So what are the keys to a great family outing to the community pool? It's all about what goes in the beach bag. This week on Quality Time, we're talking about goo, goggles, and games. So this episode of Quality Time is brought to you by Baby Bjorn. Summer's in full swing, so you might want to take a look at this Baby Bjorn Baby Carrier Air. Nice and cool, perfect for summer. So summer's in full swing, and anytime that I'm not spending ferrying my kids around to various summer camps is spent parked by the pool. What's the key to success there? Well, it's all about what goes in here. First thing, spray on sunscreen. Okay, this stuff is interesting. I mean, haven't we lost something by not having to squeeze that white sunblock out of a tube and smear it on the kids as they wriggle and try and get away? And our parents didn't have spray on sunscreen. Please, they had a glass bottle of Wesson oil that they marinated you in. And you know, we turned out fine, didn't we? I mean, are things really better just because they come out of an aerosol can? Is cheese? Maybe. Ultimately, shouldn't we just have that beautiful skin-to-skin contact with the, no, because this stuff's amazing. Okay, next up, goggles. You gotta have goggles. And this is actually how many pair of goggles that we roll with in our beach bag. Why so many? Well, let me ask you this question. Is there a way, possibly, to get a pair of these on that would not bring a smile to the face of Dick Cheney? I mean, seriously, it's like, it's torturing kids. I mean, because you put these eye cups on, and their eyes start to bulge, right? You can see it through there, their eyes are popping, and then this strap is made out of a special rubber that's formulated to bond with human hair, and then there's the screaming. And these actually really hurt. So I actually called up the good people at West Austin Aquatics to ask them some questions about goggles, and they confirmed a few things that I suspected already. When it comes to finding a pair of goggles that will fit your child well, total crapshoot. Price point is not a good predictor of which goggles will fit the best. There's just too many factors. The shape of the eye, size of the head, it's just, you're not gonna be able to predict. So you may have to end up doing like we do, you buy a bunch. These multi-packs that you can find, 3 or 4 in a bunch, we do a lot of those. There are a couple of things you can look for. One, you wanna make sure that the bridge here between the goggles is not too large for kids, because that'll cause a problem. Split straps are typically a good idea. It makes it at least a little bit easier to put on. And some pairs will actually have these little hinges or ways that make adjusting, tightening, and loosening the straps easier. Those are a good feature. In terms of putting it on, I use the old Band-Aid technique, which is have them hold the eyepiece over their eyes, make sure the suction is holding, and then just rip that thing back over the back of the head. Find that the screaming ends the quickest. So the last piece is poolside games, right? What are you gonna play with the kids? Because I feel guilty if I spend the whole time on our trip to the pool sitting in my chaise lounge, sipping my fruity drink and reading my Maxim. So I usually try to get into the pool and play with the kids every time we make a trip. It really is just the best thing to do. The problem is that my kids' favorite game when I get into the pool is a little game they call Wonk the Walrus. Basically, it's a way for them to work out their daddy issues by beating the crap out of me in the swimming pool. So I'm trying to find some alternatives. So I asked Daddy Troy, Daddy Troy, you're a smart guy and you must do civilized things at the pool. What kind of games do you like to play? And he said, poolside quiz show. He basically lines the kids up on the pool deck next to the pool. He has them jump up into the pool, and while they're midair, he shouts a question at them, which they have to answer successfully before landing in the water. That sounds really simple, but the kids love it. You can ask them simple questions like, what's your favorite color? Who's the best dad in the world? Easy things like that. Or you can go all educational. Math questions, right? Geography. I would not get any of them. But you'd be amazed how much fun kids have playing this game. Try it out for yourself. If you have quiz questions that work brilliantly, share them with us at dadlabs.com. That way we can all be great dads when we're playing games with our kids at the pool. We want to thank our sponsors today, Baby Bjorn. Get one of these great baby carriers today and you'll feel fresh. So we'll see you next time here on Quality Time.